here we are at the double doors. If you come over to the keypad, and if you want to let yourself in, we use the fob on the button here and push the door. Here we are at the front door at the keypad. If you have any visitors arriving, just ask them to press 37 and then the bell, and that will call up to the apartment, and you can use the airphone to let them into the building. If your guests have buzzed up from the front door as per via the keypad, you can then answer their call, and you can just tell them to come up to level 3, and for you to unlock the front glass doors, the main doors down the front, press the bottom button, and then to open the lift up to level 3, you just press the top button. The middle button doesn't do anything. In order to access the car park, we have to go around the back of the building. So if you backtrack and exit this through the main driveway again, and we're going to turn right. And you'll come to a roundabout almost immediately, and we just want to go straight through the roundabout and then turn right at this large sign at Din Street. There's also an IGA there as we go past. It's handy to know. And we're making our way around the back of the building so that we can enter the security car park. And you can see here we've got 2 doors. We're entering through the left one. It says entry above the doorway. And once again, we've got these 2 black boxes on either side. So we need to be able to break the laser beam, and that then signals to the door once you've pressed the top button, and the door will just start raising. Once the door is open, we'll make our way down into the car park. This is down on level B3. Just follow these arrows and the yellow line, and we're going to make our way up 2 levels from B3 to the car park on level B1. Don't worry, it's all one way, so you shouldn't have a head-on collision with anyone on the way up. So we wind around once again, and we'll come to another ramp which will take us up from B2 to level B1, which is where the car park is, and it'll just be down here on your right hand side, and it's number 37. You can see the number on the wall there right in front of you. So once you've parked your car in number 37, just make your way through the car park and find yourself at the exit for the car park, which is quite handy for when you would like to exit the building. You'll just drive to this door. Okay, so once you're ready to leave the car park, you just reverse out of unit 37 and just follow the corner, stay on this level to the doors. Now you'll notice as we approach the doors, there's 2 black boxes on either side. Just make sure that the car cuts through between these 2 boxes, and then you press the button so that it's the bottom button, so that's the bottom button there, and you can exit the building. If you're going up to your apartment, just follow this sign for the lifts through this corridor and through this door here, which will take us to the left. And we just press the up button, obviously. There's also some toilets on this level which can be useful. And then we make ourselves way into the lift. So we'll take you up to the apartment first. So just tap the fob on the switch and press level 3 for our apartment. And you come out of the lift and just make a hard right and head down the hallway. And this is unit 37. Here we are at the front door of the apartment. You'll be faced with 2 locks on the door. We only use the top lock. If you use the red key, or there is indeed another that's the same, these 2 keys are the same. Either of those will open the door. So once you turn the lock, just let yourself in, push the door, and you're inside the apartment. From the front door, you'll notice there's a fire exit, which obviously you can use this in an emergency. Please do not use it when there is not an emergency, because it will set off an alarm and it costs quite a lot to reinstate, something like $5,000. So only use it in emergencies. Thank you. Then next to that we have the garbage chute, which is quite handy. You can just throw your rubbish down the chute. Please just take note that we have to put newspapers, bottles or glass down in the garage, which I will show you shortly. So from the apartment, just near the lifts, you'll find a door for the laundry. Please note that the laundry is only available to be used between the hours of 7 AM and 10 PM. So you can let yourself in here. The light switch is just to the right there. This one's the dryer. You just need to put in a $1 coin and a 20-cent piece, and then you can push it to work it and then press the start button. You can also adjust the temperatures right there. And then over here on the other side, we've got the washing machine, which is once again $1.20 to operate. And then when you close the lid, you just push the button and it will automatically start. The washing machine takes half an hour and the dryer takes an hour. So it's an hour and a half in total for a cycle. And just as a courtesy, after you've used it, please just clean the lint filter and throw it away. And please note that if you open the dryer during the cycle, you will actually need to put another $1.20 in. So you're best to just let it run its cycle, and then you can check if it needs to go again, if it's still wet. So there's also exactly the same arrangement in the other laundry on the same floor. And now I'll take you up to where the pool and the gym are. That's on the level 2. Level 2. When you come out of here, we've got the pool on your right there. And the gym is through on the left over here. So you'll need your fob to just tap yourself in. And feel free to use the gym equipment. Please take note of the rules. And I think it closes, it opens between 6 and 10 PM every day and night. Okay. I'm now going to show you where to take your recycling. So you'll need to take any glass bottles, plastic bottles, or paper, cardboard, or newspaper. You'll have to dispose of that in the B2. You just follow the corner around to the left and you'll find lots of bins there. The blue ones are for paper and cardboard and the red ones are for plastic and glass bottles. Thank you. Once inside the apartment, you'll notice there is some mirrored doors. We've got some storage, there's an ironing board, there's a couple of tools there if you need them, bath buckets, and there's a laundry basket and a vacuum cleaner. On the other side there's plenty of room to store your clothes and to hang your clothes. You can also store suitcases and whatnot up the top there. Then we've got the queen size bed and comes through into the bathroom. Got a hairdryer here on the wall. Lots of storage, plenty of empty drawers for you to fill. Inside we have some towels. We've got beach towels and bath towels. And then in the bottom drawer here, there's plenty of toilet rolls for you to welcome to use during your stay. Same goes for any of the other products that are supplied. Please feel free to use those as you require. We have a lovely balcony outside here. Just note that to lock the door, we just pull it closed and turn the knob. We've got the lovely view out front here. Plenty of sun comes in the mornings. We've got the blinds here. With the blinds, best to leave them down as they are, and then you can adjust whether they are open or closed just by using these two here. If you try to open them fully, they're very heavy and it's not really advised, but if you feel the need, you can also do so. But we have also got the curtains which you can pull across for more darkness if you require that. We've got the TV there, there's the remote. I've got a list here of a welcome list of all the information basically that I'm telling you now. And we also have the Wi-Fi details there. So there is NBN Wi-Fi, which is super fast. Then we've got the kitchen here. In the cupboards, we just got some supplies, tea, there's coffee, toaster, kettle, all of the works. There are supplies inside the cupboard here. Feel free to push those away to the back if you want to put your own stuff in there, but feel free to use these as well. This is just some of the remaining things that some people have left for the next guests. When using the stove, please make sure you use the fan whenever you're using it, just for to stop any smoke maybe going up into the smoke alarm, because that will set off a chain of events which may end up being quite inconvenient. Suggest you also, if the toast burns, it could set off the alarm as well. So just take note that in the cupboard over here in the corner, we have got a mop, which if you can't reach the button in the center of the smoke alarm, you can use a broom to just hush the alarm. This will hopefully not set off a huge chain of events. All right. I think that's everything. Oh, we've got just the air conditioning, so it's pretty simple. This is the off and on button. Here we have the fan speed, so I usually keep it on low. Obviously during summer we put it on the snowflake so that it's cold. If you're here in winter, please switch it across to the heating mode, and you can adjust the temperature here as per required. I usually just leave it on sort of room temperature, but yeah, it can vary depending what you'd like to use. What the weather's like, I suppose, yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much all self-explanatory. There are cooking utensils in here. There's all the cutlery and everything you should need. Feel free to use anything in the bottom drawer. There's spare batteries, there's spare tea towels, cloths, lunch bags, cling wrap, you name it. With the microwave, it's actually a convection microwave. So if you want to use the microwave, just press power for 100% power and then press enter, and then you can put it on for a minute. Let's say you're heating some milk or something, so that's your 1 minute. So you can also stop that and clear it. If you want to just cook something in a regular oven situation, that's the convection oven. So you press that. That's for Celsius, degrees Celsius. So most things are about 180 degrees Celsius. So you enter that, and then you want to enter however long you want to cook it for. So, you know, it might be 25 minutes at 180 degrees. And then you just press enter to get started. Okay, once again we're in the foyer, just at the front doors there. You've got the lifts on the left here. If we just keep travelling down, you'll find the mail room. This is where you can leave your keys as you're exiting the Airbnb for the last time. You just tap yourself in. You'll see there's a whole lot of letterboxes. You can just find up the top here, unit 37, and just post the keys straight in as though you're posting a letter, and that will be fine. I can come and get those when I next arrive at the apartment. Thank you.